Hey guys, Blue Sicx here from Blue Sicx Tarot on Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr. And today we'll be doing the weekly forecast for the 29th of April till the 4th of June. And I do apologise if I'm a bit all sweaty at the moment because today as I'm recording it's 36 degrees Celsius, and also to do recordings I have to have my door shut and windows closed. So it's going to be a pretty hot one, but not in the fun way. And also, I'd just like to say that the tarot deck I'll be using are the Tarot of the Nymph. So I'd say this video might not necessarily be suitable for work because there'll probably be boobs on the screen. So wait till you get home, I'd say. So roll on the intro. Right, so we'll start with the shuffling, and once again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit that bell notification. Also keep an eye out on Sunday because I'll be posting a special video at the end of it on Sunday. And also I'll be doing a Q&A, so if there are any questions you have for Sunday, do please leave a message at the bottom of the end of this video. Okay, So once again, if you're new, this card's for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and the weekend. So I just got a mop on my brow there because it's very hot today, as I mentioned earlier. So for Monday and Tuesday, you start off with, you'll start off with the Five of Wands. So the wands in this case are mushrooms. So the week starts off kind of challenging, so a lot of people will be kind of butting heads, and you'll be butting heads with some people. So it's not necessarily about, because the usual thought is about teamwork, but it's not about teamwork. It's more about just trying to get on. It's more the sense of everyone's trying to come out on top, which is never a good thing, because it obviously winds up putting other people down. So there is a kind of competitiveness for the beginning of the week. That's not necessarily the way you want to start your week, but there's going to be a lot of challenges and a lot of people trying to a lot of one-upmanship, as they like to say. So Wednesday and Thursday we have the 10 of sunflowers. So in this regard, the sunflowers are coins. And so the middle of the week, weather aside, it's focusing more on knowing. I've always considered this kind of like a networking style of card. So it's knowing the right people at the right time. Now, it's not necessarily in a business sense, but it's also in a family and personal sense as well. So it's knowing the right people for the right situation. So going back to this card, if there's something going on and you're not quite sure quite how to deal with it, there are people friends and or family, who will be able to point you in the right direction or have been through it before. And so therefore you're speaking to the right people, just trying to who will be able to help you out in the struggle. And a thing I'd just like to quickly add, when I do see the Ten of Pentacles, at least in this design, it's actually the structure of the Kabbalah, which is something my friends and I at the Crystal Light Circle have been studying for quite a while. And it's quite an in-depth thing, and it's to the point where every time I see that shape, I know exactly what it's referring to, but not the exact specific details. But that's a side note. So Friday and the weekend, we have the Two of Wands. So it's about choices, and whether to let something start, or plan or put more planning into it before you let it go. So if you've got like a creative idea, for example, are you at the point where you're ready to release this idea, or are you having to sit down and think whether if now is the right time, or if you should give it a bit more time to build? Now in that regard, there's no direct answer, because stuff like that can always be tricky. You never quite know when, if you've got the choice of, do I do it now, am I ready now, or will I be ready later? That's always a very difficult choice to make. You have to know what it is you want to achieve from it. So therefore, by knowing what you want to achieve, you then have to consider if what you have here ticks all of those boxes, or if there's still something not quite right that you need to finish and build up on. Because it's not the best to release it if it's not quite fit for purpose. So there is a bit of debate for that, but at the same time, there's still enough time. There's nothing there saying that the decision should be rushed. So take your time, because sometimes if you take a bit more time to it, you'll know if it's ready. You'll know if it's ready. So just to recap, a lot of competition and competitiveness at the beginning of the week. Making sure you speak to the right people at the right time to know which direction to take, and then finally, if you're ready to take the next step, or if you feel that you should still build up on it. That's the forecast for the week. Once again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr at Sicx Tarot. And stay tuned and stay connected for the end of the week. So hopefully on Sunday there should be a new video coming out. Check that out. So share with your friends. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay hydrated. Please, it's really hot.